Danny Romero-Silverio Porras fight will be coming up, but first let's take a look at some heavyweight action. This boxing is coming to you from beautiful Thornton, Colorado, the Sheraton Greystone Castle. And now you see entering the ring the undefeated heavyweight, Irish Mike Conley. Irish Mike Conley with a record of 5-0, 4 of those wins by knockout. He's a heavy puncher, a big man, a big strong man, very popular here in the Colorado area. And his opponent tonight will be Mexico's Ramon El Monstruo Perez. And Perez comes into this bout with a record of 8-4. This is a rematch. The only man that lasted the distance with Mike Conley was Ray Perez, who you see now entering the ring in the red. And this will be the rematch. And Mike Conley has promised his hometown crowd that he will knock out Ray Perez tonight. And there you see Ramon El Monstruo Perez preparing to meet Irish Mike Conley. And now let's go up to the ring announcer for the call on tonight's opening bout, heavyweights.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next bout of the evening. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. Introducing first in the blue corner. This young man weighing 209 pounds with a professional record of 8 wins, 4 losses. He hails from El Paso, Texas. He is wearing the red trunks with a white piping. Please welcome Ray Perez. Ray Perez. And his opponent, he weighed 228 pounds with a professional record of 5 wins, no losses. He is from Aurora, Colorado. He is wearing the green trunks, Irish Mike Conley.
So we're ready to go now in this heavyweight encounter. Irish Mike Conley out of Aurora, Colorado, with a record of 5-0, 4 by knockout in the green trunks. His opponent, Ray El Monstruo Perez, with a record of 8-4 with 4 knockouts. And there's the bell for round 1. We're underway here at the Sheraton Greystone Castle here in beautiful Thornton, Colorado. Dan Cisneros here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Thank you for joining us. And you're in for a real treat tonight. We're going to bring you the New Mexico State Super Flyweight Championship featuring Albuquerque's own sensational Kid Dynamite Danny Romero Jr. And his opponent will be Mexico's very tough, experienced Silverio Maravilla Porras, as he'll come in and try to take that state title and then move on to a national championship in Mexico. But right now we're here in Colorado looking at heavyweights. Ray Monstruo Perez in the red. He took Irish Mike Conley the distance in their last meeting. This is a rematch. And there you see a good left hand from Ray Perez now. And again, now Perez trying the right hand, coming up a little short. Mike Conley comes in with a strong combination now and a good uppercut. Looks like Perez may be a little bit hurt. He kind of backs out and steps out to his right. A very pro Mike Conley crowd here. He's very, very popular here. Irish Mike Conley is trained and handled by Colorado's Tom Quinn. And he fights in a very good stable of boxers, Bobby Brewer, Mike Powell, and arrogant Anthony Brown, to name a few, along with heavyweight Will Hinton. And now you see Perez trying the jab, and Conley answers back with his jab. Irish Mike Conley, a pretty good-looking boxer. He's got good power, and he can box a little bit. And he's maybe a little bit green, but he's really improving, remaining undefeated. So he is a good-looking prospect. There's a lot of talk about him in this area. And Ray Perez says that he will come in and test Mike Conley, that he went the distance last time and wants the decision this time. And Mike Conley told me there will be no decision. And there's a good uppercut from Conley, shakes Perez. Ray El Monstruo Perez. You may have seen Ray Perez. He fought on Galavisión on the Mexican language channel here in Albuquerque some time back, losing a decision. And right now he's got his hands full with the very popular Irish Mike Conley. There's a good left hand from Conley. That definitely has Perez's attention. The crowd loves it. Good right hand as Conley comes in by Perez. And now Conley unleashes the power. Look at that. Tremendous right hand uppercuts. And Perez very smartly ties him up. Powerful combination from Conley. A good opening round, very powerful round so far by Irish Mike Conley. Perez has been able to land a few good shots, but sending Conley into a rage, and he misses there with that big right hand, a big sweeping right hand. Mike Conley is a very heavy-handed fighter. Not a dancer. You can see that he is a stalker, and Ray Perez is going to have to fight with him. And there's the bell to end the first round, so a good opening round here on the 8-count boxing hour. Just a reminder, coming up, Kid Dynamite, Danny Romero Jr., and Silverio Porras for the New Mexico State Championship. And there you see the corner of Mike Conley, Tom Quinn and Frank Pena working the corner for him. A very good opening round for Irish Mike. And now you look into the corner of the monster, Ray Perez, and his manager, Ariel Conde, and his second, Kenny Garcia, professional boxer Ken Garcia, and former professional boxer Ariel Conde, working the corner for Ray El Monstruo Perez. So we're just about ready to get underway here with the second round of this bout. It's scheduled for 4. These are heavyweights. Ray Perez came into this bout at 210 pounds, and the big Irishman, Mike Conley, came into this bout at 228 pounds. He is definitely a legitimate heavyweight. Maybe a potential opponent for Albuquerque's Lorenzo Nielsen, who is a spectacular, flashy, undefeated heavyweight here in Albuquerque. But right now we're looking at Mike Conley in the green with the white trim, Ray Perez in the red with the white trim. And now Ray Perez comes out doing a little dancing, a little boxing here. Dancing around on his toes, sticking the jab out. Doing his Muhammad Ali impersonation. There's a pretty good looking jab from Perez, but he's really just keeping the distance between himself. And there's a big left hook by Conley. Boy, Mike Conley showing some good power tonight. A real good-looking prospect. Again, Perez continues to circle and jab, stick and move. And now Conley with those big combinations comes inside. Ray Perez got a good taste of that power. Their first meeting was a doozy. They went the distance to a decision. It was Conley by unanimous decision, but Perez got his shots in, and now Conley's going to make him pay. There's a good body shot, a right hand to the body now off the combination, and Ray Perez is down, and he is really hurt. The crowd loves it. Looked like he just knocked the wind right out of Ray Perez. That's it. A 10 count. Second round knockout by Colorado's Irish Mike Conley. Moves his record now to 6-0 with 5 by knockout. Very powerful performance by this young man. And there you see Ramon Perez sitting down. His manager's talking to him. Looks like that body shot may have injured a rib or knocked the wind out of him. He still isn't up. And a good performance by Irish Mike Conley to open tonight's 8-count boxing hour. So Ray Perez wanted his revenge against Mike Conley, but Mike Conley now makes it 2-0 against Ramon Perez. And we saw Mike Conley knock out Big Gabe Ramirez, the 266-pounder in our last year here on the 8-count boxing hour, and now he takes 2 rounds, and now we got some extracurricular activity in the audience. Okay, there's a few people trying to do their Mike Conley impression out in the audience right now. So we've got some folks mixing it up here in the audience. Ray Perez holding his side was really damaged by that body shot.
Settle down, folks. settle down, folks. We're okay. Settle down now.
So we got folks exchanging words in the audience, throwing shots. And Ray Perez took some shots from Mike Conley here on the 8-count boxing hour. Don't forget, coming up tonight's main event, the 12-rounder, Danny Romero Jr., Kid Dynamite, on this special show tonight, will take on Silverio Porras from the Kiva Auditorium in downtown Albuquerque, New Mexico. Kid Dynamite makes his triumphant return to Albuquerque, and he goes for the gold, the New Mexico State Super Flyweight Championship. Right now, let's get the call from the ring announcer.
The time for 1 minute 21 seconds of round number 2. The winner by KO, Irish Mike Conley.
So Irish Mike Conley remains under 5 wins now by knockout. The big Irishman out of Colorado is definitely an up-and-coming threat in the heavyweight division. Keep your eye out on him. He looks like he could be a good prospect. And there you see him talking to his fans, a good-looking heavyweight, Irish Mike Conley. And stay tuned, because coming up next, Albuquerque's Kid Dynamite.